Welcome to RBO. Today guys, we have the leftover survival kit. Very basic leftovers, either from a family event or in a restaurant. Kind of packaging. Yeah, show you what I got packed into this thing. So you have a good, nice seal right there. So sealing this thing up wouldn't be that much of an issue. Or even if you just want to throw this in a dry bag. Or I've been thinking about it lately. The plastic wrap that they use for boats, how it reacts to heat and it shrinks. Does it shrink wrap? Something like that. We can shrink wrap some of these kits. We can make pretty much any container waterproof, making kits very easy to build, especially if you're a marine guy, or not marines, but like in the water, like boating, canoeing, kayaking, sailing, stuff like that. Or just even off-roading, and have something in your truck you don't have to worry about keeping above the water line. It's awesome. Right on top, we have our emergency shelter. This can work great for either being an emergency shelter, signaling, or you can use it in any which way to make a shelter of your own, because this thing is really good at reflecting heat. So if you set this up with a fire in a hillbilly style way, you probably have a dream shelter in the wilderness. Here we have our fishing kit. Just a little reel of line, some leads, sinkers, and hooks. Very basic kit. For cooking, for fire starting, we have some aluminum foil. Either cook some fish with this, cook some game with it, some wild edibles, or as well as a nice dry surface to start a fire on if you're in a very wet environment. Some marshlands or something like that. Here, we have some UCO stormproof matches. Work great for moist environments again. And then possibly my favorite ferrocerium rod and the most busted up one I have. It's the Light My Fire. This is very old, very many years old. It is beat up beyond belief, but I love the thing. And there's no ferro rod that feels better than these two in your hands, honestly. Everything else is kapoots compared to them. Here we have the signal mirror from our 12 survivors kit. Good for signaling. Here we have a survival card. So we have a plethora of hooks here, additional to our hooks we already have. Nice little fork or spearhead, 2 needles, arrowhead, and then these are line collectors, I believe. For gear repair or even first aid, we have a needle and thread. It's wrapped around some cardboard. For cutting, we have ourselves a little wire saw, a Chinese special, a Wally World special, as DG knows it. Here, we have our first aid kit, very basic, has aspirin, ibuprofen, stinger relief, sunscreen, alcohol pads, cleansing pads, triple antibiotics, and some bandages. Very basic, but very, very important. For water containment, we have 2 water containment Ziploc baggies tied up with some trash ties, just keep them compact. For cordage, we have some bank line here. It's going to be used for shelter making or even more fishing if need be. And for light, we have our Maker's Mark flashlight that zooms in. Very good light. I went ahead and added this little thing from another light just so I can have something to hold on to, or I can strap it, tie it into something, have it hanging. You can have like a little lantern. For signaling, we have a Acme tornado whistle. If you don't know anything about Acme whistles, I would suggest looking up their website. They have very nice whistles, very compact whistles, very high quality whistles at very good prices. I am not sponsored by them, but somebody did comment about the whistle, and I went and looked at their website, and I was blown away. So if you guys need some whistles or interested in whistles for your kits, Acme is a great website, great company to go with. They have a lot of different options, especially for whistles. So this is really cool. Here we have 2 water activated towelettes. This is going to be used for first aid, hygiene, or water filtration. And then for cutting, or main cutting, we have the American Eagle Outfitters Swiss Army knife. We have the basic corkscrew, all, not scale, but file. I always forget that word. We have our mini blade, our full size blade, and then we have our screwdrivers and our corkscrews, screwdrivers, a can opener and our bottle opener, as well as a pair of tweezers and a toothpick. If I can, yeah, toothpick. For navigation, we have our button compass. Very basic compass, does the job. Always check your button compasses when you order them. Here is another way of starting a fire, which is a Clip-It lighter, nice emergency orange. Like I said in the last video, I want to start using these in my kits because I really do like the orange, do like the compact, and just the overall size. You can do different stuff with it than the Bics. To keep us warm, we have a Mylar emergency blanket, so you can use this paired with this, and it will make you really nice and warm. Just off body heat, no fire or anything like that. Yeah. That is the kit, guys. You also have this container, so you can either throw all this stuff back in there, or you can use this to collect edibles or do other shenanigans with. Maybe even try to make a trap out of it. Whatever you guys want to do. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know what you guys would do differently. Have a nice day. Thank you guys for watching the video.